Okay, so we're going to start on our backs, but I want you to go ahead and grab your ball, your small exercise ball, and we're going to put that right in the upper back, kind of behind the shoulder blades. So when you come down, I want you to feel like maybe like your bra strap and your shoulder blades are both hitting the ball. And you can move it once you start moving. You can always move the ball to a better place if that's not where it feels right. So let the low back hammock down towards the floor, right? So I want you to feel like everything's kind of pressing towards the ground there for the low back. And you're going to keep it there. Hands hold the head, elbows go wide, and we're just going to take the head and shoulders back towards the floor over the ball without letting go of the low belly. So it should feel like you're getting a little bit of an upper back bend there, and then we're just going to curl the head and shoulders up. So it's real simple. But the important part is really keeping some isolation in the upper back here for the movement and some stillness in the low back. So try and really make sure that the ribs aren't going to pop out, that you don't feel like your waistband lifts away from the floor as you lower the head and shoulders back towards the ground, kind of creating this length and reversing the curvature of the upper back. And up. With the elbows wide, hopefully maybe you feel a little bit of something stretching in the chest or the biceps. Let's just get maybe 2 more like this. Just lengthening out, trying to unkink anything in that spinal hose there. Let's go 1 more like this. And then we're going to bring those elbows in towards your face. Same idea, just taking the head and shoulders back. This time you might have a little bit of a stretch maybe behind the triceps. And if you don't feel anything there, no big deal. I'm not looking for stretch as much as I'm just looking for some mobility, moving that spine into a more upright, lengthened position. Let's just take 4 more like this. Inhaling back, big inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale up and back. Exhale up. 1 last one. You should be feeling a little bit of bonus abdominal work here. And bring it up, good. So just keep the ball where it is. If it's not enough under your shoulders to get you curled up, then move it a little more under the shoulders. And then from here, we're just gonna take the legs up into tabletop. So you should have this little bit of assistance here from the ball behind you, but keep anchoring the tailbone and in the waistband of your pants down towards the floor. All right, from here, we're just gonna do our little toe taps. Alternating. Okay, you can tap a little farther away from you if you want more challenge. And if the head becomes something that's too much, you can always bring your arms down by your side. That makes it a little easier. Good. Just tapping back and forth, starting to really draw in on the belly. I want it to feel like it's pressing down towards your spine. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the legs up. We're going to rotate and bicycle here. Rotate and bicycle. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Grab the back of your leg, roll yourself up, grab your ball, come all the way back down. All right, we're going to take that right hand onto the right thigh. You're going to bend your right knee in. Now, if you need to, you can always keep the feet on the floor. So you can always keep this right foot on the floor if you need to. And then we're going to bring that left leg up into tabletop as well. So I'm pressing my right hand into the ball and the ball into the right leg. Left arm's going to go up to the ceiling. And I'm going to take the left arm and the left leg out across the room, bring it back in. So the amount of pressure you put between the hand, the ball, and the leg is going to really make this more challenging. or less challenging. Keep your ribs on the floor. See if you can get your low back down on the ground. Let's go for 5, 4. Should feel a lot of work in the core. 3, 2, 1. Take that straight leg, bring it up and down. Keep that hand weight and pressure. Straight legs going up and down. Arms still reaching away from the leg. Let's go for 6. Don't give up on that pressure of your arm and your leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Give your knees a little hug. We're going to just change sides. So we're going to actually just take the right hand onto your left thigh. So we're still using same hand, just the opposite leg. Now your right leg and your right leg and your left arm are going to do the reaching away. So we're starting over with the opposite side. So right hand on left leg with the ball, left hand, right leg moving. Let's go for 7, 6. Try not to let your left knee creep in too close. 5, the farther out, a little more challenging. 4, 3, 2. Hold it out, straight leg, straight arm. Come up and down. Up and down. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. All right, shake out that right arm. It's done for now. We're going to switch it back to the left leg again, but now we're going to do it with the left hand, okay? So left hand, left knee, we're starting at the top. Right leg and tabletop, right arm to the ceiling. So now that right leg's going to go in and out again. 10, right arm reaches back. 9, 8. So you should feel this more focused on that left side. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, keep your back heavy on the floor. 2, 1, straight arm, straight leg, come up to the ceiling and lower down. Up and back. There's 8, 7, 6, keep pushing the hand into the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out, shake it out. We got one last round. So now we're going to take that left hand over the right thigh. Okay, so with your hand across the body. Bring your right leg up in the tabletop. Keep that left hand pressing into the right thigh. Left arm up. I'm sorry. Can I make this more confusing? Okay, left leg up, right arm up. And then those two things move away. So again, I have my left hand on my right thigh. Left leg, right arm moving away from each other. Here we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, try not to move in the ribs. 2, keep them heavy. 1, straight leg, straight arm. Here we go, up, down, last time. 9, 8, push the ball into the hand. 7, and the hand into the thigh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Go ahead and place that ball in between your thighs. Walk your feet just out a little bit so you have some space between your heels and your butt. And then on your exhale, we're going to slowly scoop and roll up. So squeeze the ball nice and tight. Walk your thighs in if they're a little bit separated. And you're going to scoop that tailbone, heel yourself up nice and slow. Inhale at the top, squeeze the ball. Exhale, roll it back down. Same thing. Exhale, we move. Inhale, we pause and squeeze. Exhale, we move. Inhale, we pause, squeeze. Good, there's 8. 7. 6. 5. Here's 4. 3. Squeeze that ball. Here's 2. Last one, we're gonna stay at the top. Roll it up. Heavy arms. I want to feel nice and long all the way to my knees. So draw the ribs in towards each other. Keep them tucked into your front pockets there. And now just squeeze the knees. Here's 10. I want you to tilt your pubic bone towards your belly button so you don't feel like this is all in your low back. Here's 7. Just squeezing the ball. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little dips and lift. Little dip and lift. Just working on those inner thighs and those glutes, waking up the legs. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squeeze of the ball. Little dip to the left, little dip to the right. Side to side. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Back to center. Slow roll all the way down. Good. Just keeping your back on the floor. Take those legs back up on the tabletop. Head and shoulders are going to peel up. Hands come behind the head. Squeeze the ball. Take the legs out. Pull them back in. Touch those elbows. Inhale. All the way out. Squeeze. Pull them back in. Tap the elbows. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it in. Take that ball. Place it behind your left hamstring. Okay, so I've got that ball squeezed between my knee and my calf and my hamstring here. Now with my right leg only, I'm going to lift the hips all the way up into the bridge and tap it down. Lift and lower. Here's 8, 7. Try not to let your ribs pop up. 6. Think of lifting from the glute. 5. I want to think of lifting right where that crease of my hamstring and my glute come together. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Just tap the left foot down. Bring it back up. Don't move the hips. Keep the hips up. Just that little tap and lift. Here we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Little squeeze of the heel to the butt on that left foot. Just squeeze the ball. Here's 10. Keep your hips up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow come down. Great work. Other side. All right. Flex that foot. Here we go with the little lifts. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Coming right from this crease where my butt and my hamstring come together. There's 7, 6. Trying to lift up in one piece. 5. So we're not rolling up anymore. 4. Trying to lift like you've got a sandwich on that spine. 2, 1. Hold it up. Here's that tap of the right heel down. Pull it back up. Tap it down and up. Here's 8. Just lift that hip from the left glute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Here's the squeeze of the heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow lower down. Great work, guys. All right, rolling yourself all the way up. You're gonna set the ball off to the side for now. We're gonna come onto our side. So you're gonna be on your left hip and your left forearm here. And I want you to be able to pick up your hips into kind of this like modified side plank on your knees and your forearm. Then you're gonna lower your hips back down, pick up your feet and come up to that left hand. Okay, so we're gonna lower down to the shins and the knees, lift the hips, crunch the left side. Then you're gonna lower the hips, lift yourself up, crunch to the right. Okay, maybe you can even take that arm over the ear as you lift the hips. Then you lower the hips, lift the feet and the knees. Good, just a couple more like this. If you wanted to, you could even make this a little more challenging by picking those legs all the way up, down, lift. Maybe you pick up the legs, extend them, down. Maybe here you pick up that right leg and extend it. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep adding on. You can stay at whatever variation along the way that you wanna go to. I wanna get maybe just 6 more in here, okay? 6 more in starting now. Here's 6. Good. 5. 4, so we're just putting everything together now. All the work we just did is just waking up and coordinating. 3. 2. Last round. 1. 1. Good work. Spin it over to the other side. Right forearm on those knees and shins. So first will just be to pick up the hips, right? So you can pick those hips up, lay them down, and then just pick up the feet and reach for the feet with your hands. Now we can come all the way up on the hand for this one. Down, up, maybe you're reaching, lift, reach. So we'll just take this first few slow. Getting back into the rhythm on the other side now. Okay, now if you're ready and you want to start to straighten those legs at the top of the movement, and maybe when you pick up your hips, you kick out that left leg. But you can stop anywhere along the way. Let's go for 6 more. So here we go for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more round. 1. 1. Great job. Roll over onto the hands and knees. Cat and cow the spine here. We're gonna round and lengthen. Round and lengthen. Couple more like this. If you got your hand weights, you might just set them out to the front of your mats that you got in there for later. All right, 1 more round. And then I want to move your spine from side to side. So it's like that wagging of a tail. Let's see if we can also kind of turn our shoulders towards that opposite hip. So, or same hip, I guess, sorry. So as I swivel my hips to the right, my shoulders go to the right. As I swivel my hips to the left, shoulders go to the left. Okay, just a few more here. And then let's make that into a circle. So your ribs go out to the left, they go up to the ceiling, they go out to the right, they go down to the floor. Out to the left, up to the ceiling, out to the right, down to the floor. Just maybe 2 more, trying to get this full movement in the spine. Moving the shoulder blades as well, try to get them to make some movement on the back. Good, let's reverse it. Up, over, down to the right, up, bend out to the left, lower the roots to the right, and up. Let's go for 3 more. Just trying to move your spine in all different directions here. Here's 2. Last one. Good job. Tuck those toes under. Round your back just enough to feel like your belly's lifted away from the floor. And then just cover those knees. Just staying here for 3, 2, 1. Step the legs back into a straight leg plank. Holding here, reach the heels back. Feel some strength in the arms. Lengthen your tail towards your heels. Try to draw your chest through your arms. And then let's go ahead and stay low as you shift your weight back over the heels and forward over the wrists. Back over the heels and over the wrists. Good. Keep those shins parallel to the ground the best you can. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Here's our little pulses. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way into straight leg downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. So I'm just going to bend one knee. Let the opposite leg go straight. Drop the heel and stretch that calf and hamstring there. And then we'll switch. Just taking your time, moving back and forth from side to side, starting to lengthen out the back. So if you're really having a challenge getting your heels down, I want to watch that you're not rounding in your upper back. Try to press yourself back towards your thighs and bend your knees more. Get your tailbone up. Okay, I want to feel like a ski slope down my back from my tail to my head. Just alternating the feet back and forth. Give me just a couple more switches back and forth. Now take your time. One more round. All right, right leg's gonna go up and back. You're gonna bring that right knee forward, tap that right elbow, send it all the way up and back. Bring it forward, tap your left elbow, take it all the way up and back. One more round like that. Right elbow, take it up and back. Left elbow, take it up and back. All right, that right foot is gonna step right where your right hand is. Your right hand's gonna reach forward. Now from here, we're gonna bring that left knee into your chest. You can just pause here, or you can straighten it all the way out in front of you. Your choice. Then you're gonna step it all the way back, place the right hand down, take it back to your plank, and just cover that right foot. Okay, we're just gonna do that 4 more times. So right foot steps forward, right hand reaches, left knee can just tuck into the chest, or it can extend out, step it back, place the hand, hovering plank, okay? Bring it forward. And again, if that left leg can't get through and you just want to squeeze it in, just squeeze it in. Good, give me one more. All the way back, 3-legged plank. Look forward, hold it there. Switch your legs, left foot comes up. Take yourself all the way up and back into your 3-legged down dog. On that exhale, left knee touches left elbow. Send it up and back. Left knee touches right elbow. Send it up and back. One more round. Left knee, left elbow. Up and back. Left knee, right elbow. Up and back. Step that left foot right where that left hand is. Reach your left hand forward. You can pop up onto your right fingertips and just pull your right knee into your chest. or extend out in front. Replace that left hand, step the right foot back, three-legged plank, okay? Left foot forward, right knee in, right leg extends, replace the hand, and back. Let's go for 4. Here's 3. Last 2. And again, if the extending leg is too much, just hug that right knee in. 1. All the way back. Take that left leg back to hover. Let both toes come down to the floor, so you got all 10 toes down, plank. Lower your knees. Chaturanga push-ups here. Elbows bend and press. Bend and press. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the belly. Whew. Pick up the legs, pick up the arms, reach them back. Get your pinkies up. Take one more big breath here. Try to curl your heart at the wall. Good. Hands back down, tuck the toes, push back to child's pose. Round your back. All right, downward facing dog. Tuck those toes, lift your hips, pedal the feet. Right leg's gonna go up and back. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose, give it a little kiss. Step it right in between the hands. Lower that left knee down. Bring both hands to the inside of that right foot. Just stretching it out. Good. We're gonna take that right arm. You're gonna reach it forward, and then we're gonna windmill it all the way up and back towards the left foot, and then all the way back forward to the front. So I want you to try to spiral the arm bone as well as rotate the rib cage. A couple more like this. Really reach it back, get some nice big movement with that arm forward. Let's just go for 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Go ahead and wiggle that right foot into the center. Just straighten the leg and hinge back. Stretch your chest towards your toes. You can pull the toes back. Heel is planted on the ground. Really spiral that right sit bone down to the floor. Good, now keep your left hand on the ground, and this right arm's gonna open up towards the ceiling. Keep dropping that right hip towards the floor. Turn your chest. Good, now bend that right elbow like you're gonna tap your right ribs, and then just reach it back up to the ceiling. Pull that elbow in like it's gonna go behind you. Reach it back up, just 2 more. Here's 2. Last one. Good, both hands down on either side of that right foot. Pick your hips up, step it back to plank. Holding your plank here. Good, look forward, drop the knees. Just 5 chaturanga push-ups this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the floor, reach the arms back, legs lift, pick it all up, pinkies up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Press back, child's pose. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Other side. Left leg lifts up and back. Bring that nose and knee to tap. Step that left foot between your hands, lower the right knee. Wiggle the left foot out enough that you can get your hands on the floor on the inside of that left foot. Just take a couple breaths, letting it stretch. Good. Keep the right hand on the floor. Turn yourself towards your left thigh a little bit. Now we're gonna take that left arm, reach it forward, and then up and back all the way to that back foot. And then up and forward and turn your chest back to the ground. So we're rotating all the way open and reaching back. And then all the way up and forward. Try to get a nice big arc in that left arm. See if you can even bring it a little bit behind you. Let's go for 5. Press into the right hand. Energize that arm. 4. Even though we don't have a weight in it, I want you to really feel like all the muscles are hugging the bone. Here's 3. 2. Last one. Good job. Straighten that left leg back. Bring the hands on both sides of that left foot. Flex the toes back. Start to encourage your chest to grow longer towards your toes. Left hip is anchored down towards the floor. Take just maybe 1 or 2 more breaths. Good, that right hand's gonna go to the floor. You're gonna take that left arm up towards the ceiling. So I rotated towards my left leg. Left hip is dropping towards the ground. So my sit bones feel level. Toes are pointed up. And then here's where we're gonna pull that arm in. So I want you to squeeze that left elbow like it's gonna go behind you, and then reach it back up. Pull it down, squeeze, reach it back up. Try to keep your spine as long as it can get, right? So watch you're not rounding towards your leg. Lean back, get longer, unkink that hose in the spine. Last 2, last 1. Great work, good. Hands down on either side of that left foot. Go ahead and slide that left foot all the way back to plank. Holding your plank here. Get strong, get long. Good, lower the knees, 5 of those chaturanga push-ups. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Lift the legs, reach the arms back, pinkies lift up. Hug the shoulder blades together behind you. Draw your belly button away from the floor. 1 more lift and lengthen. And good, hands come down, press yourself back, child's pose. Tuck the toes under, come on up, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, should be getting a little easier to pedal the feet every time. There should feel like there's some give, some lengthening here. All right, right leg up and back, inhale. Exhale, step that right foot between the hands. Don't come all the way up yet, just reach forward and grab those hand weights. And then we're just gonna hover up off that right thigh. So I want you to feel your left heel reaching back, left leg is straight. My belly's up off the right thigh, but I'm like a straight line. Good, let's take those arms out to a T and back down. Using the back of the shoulders, wide and down. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to take those arms back towards your hips, turn the palms to the floor, swing them over the head like you're going to tap them over your head, and then all the way back to your hips. Keep the palms facing down. Here's 9, 8, zip your belly away from your thighs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, come into your crescent lunge here. Zip that belly up the front so that you feel some length in the front of that left thigh. Thumbs pointed to the ceiling. We're gonna just take those arms forward and down. Forward and down. So here's where we're gonna tap that left knee down if you want to. You don't have to go very low, but I'm gonna tap the left knee towards the floor. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Hold it low, just take those arms out to a T and in. Out and in. Pull that imaginary tail through your legs. Get your pelvis upright. Reach your left heel back. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bend those elbows. Turn yourself into warrior 2. Good job. Elbows are going to come up in front of your face. Then we're just going to open those arms, close those arms. Warrior 2 here on that right knee's bent. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold them wide, press them up, straighten the right leg, and bend. Last little bits with the weights. Here's 8, 7, 6, good, just lubing up the hip joint. Here's 5, 4, watch that right knee going over that second toe. 3, 2, 1, good job. Put those hand weights down for now. You can send them off to the side. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of half moon work. You can walk this left foot in a little bit so that you feel like most of your weight comes in that right leg. And we're just gonna reach this right arm forward, left hand on the hip. Okay, so I want you to feel like you can take all your weight to that right foot. You're gonna come up, hover that left leg up to is maybe above, like to hip height or lower. Okay, I'm not gonna any higher than my hip. Then from here, I'm gonna draw that left knee in towards my chest, staying turned to the side. Then we're gonna take it all the way back out, and we're gonna touch back down, half moon, or just like a side angle here, warrior 2. Okay, back up, pick up that left leg, pull that left knee into your chest, step that foot all the way to the back, warrior 2. I'm just gonna keep my left hand on my hip. Right arm's just reaching. You can always add a weight if you want. Pick up that left leg, hold yourself here, bend that left knee in, straighten it back, step. Good. 4 more, just like that. We're almost there. Here's 4. Pull it in, send it back, and step. Here we go for 3. Pick it up, pull it in, send it back. Warrior 2. 2 more. In, out. Last one. We're gonna hold this one up. You can bend the left knee in, then send it back out, hold it. Hands can come to both hips. We're just doing little pulses on that right leg. See if you can just barely bend and lift. Here's 8, 7, 6, just the standing leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it all the way back. Reverse your warrior. And hands down on either side of that right foot. Good job, guys. Slide that leg back, look forward. Lower your knees. This time we're going for push-ups. So take those hands nice and wide. 10 push-ups down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down into your belly. This time we're going to take those arms forward. Hold and lift the legs if you can. Give it for 3, 2, 1. Great job. Other side. Come back to your child's pose. Take yourself all the way back. Downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. All right, that left leg goes up and back. Give that knee a little kiss, step in between the hands, grab for the weights. Don't come all the way up, just come to that hover. So I want you to feel nice and rooted in your feet. Your feet are hip width distance apart. Hands get those weights. You've got no rounding to your upper back, right? So no dropping down in the head and shoulders. Pick them up. Take those arms wide and down. Wide and down. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those hands back by your hips. We're going to turn those palms to face the floor. Swing them forward and back. Forward and back. Get your belly up. Support your spine here. You should have no back pain. This should be all work for the spine and the core. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit yourself upright. Now you're in that crescent lunge. Maybe a little softening to the back knee. Let's turn the palms to face the ceiling this time. We're gonna bring those arms up and down. Up and down. When you're ready, little tap of the knee. Tap of the knee. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low, arms come wide, and in, palms face up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those elbows in, turn yourself into warrior 2. I'm gonna turn myself around. Okay, from here, elbows are gonna come wide to the sides of your shoulders. We're just gonna bring those elbows into your ribs, bring them back up. Down and up. Keep that 90-degree bend. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands in front of your face. And here's where we're going to punch up, straighten the legs, bend it back to 90. Punch up, straighten the left leg, down to 90. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Put those weights down. Here we go for our half moon work, okay? Left arm's gonna go out, right arm onto the hip. Slide that right foot in enough that you feel like you've got all the support of the left leg. And then from here, nice and slow, pick it up into this half moon, holding here, crunch that right knee in towards your chest, send it back out, slow step back, warrior 2. Reach and extend over that left leg, get all the weight into that left foot, pick up the right, pull that knee in towards your chest, send it back out, step it back. Good. Here we come up, bend it in, send it out, and warrior 2. 5 more. You're almost there. Here's 5. Take your time. We're in no rush. Here's 4. Find that control. Find something to look at that's not moving. 3 more. 3. Here we go, 2. All right, last one. We're gonna hold it up there. We're just gonna pulse on the left leg. So the right knee comes in, it goes back out, and here's our little pulses on the left leg. 9, 8, 7, check your knee. 6, make sure it's going right over that second toe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back, warrior 2, reverse your warrior. You can always use a chair for those if you need some assistance. Good, both hands down on either side of that left foot, slide it back, look forward. We're gonna lower all the way down there, chaturanga, okay? Maybe you stand your toes, elbows in, slow lower, slow lower, slow lower, all the way down. Take that right arm, let's stretch your chest. Right arm out, roll on that right shoulder, right chest, right forearm. Press into the hand. Make sure your shoulder's out of your ear. Take it over to the other side, left arm out, roll over on the left side. Again, I'm pressing into my left palm so I can kind of keep my shoulder up away from the floor. Try to feel that stretch from the sternum out to the shoulder. Good, bring it back in. Press yourself up and back. And just go ahead and have a seat. And we're gonna cross this right ankle on top of the left. So take your left leg down to be parallel with your long side of your mat. And then bring that right ankle on top of the left knee. And they might be pretty far apart here, the knees and the ankles. So you can just take your hands behind you and start to encourage that right knee to drop towards your left foot. If you want more, you can start to come forward. Maybe you can put a little weight in the knee. But again, we never want to feel any pressure, pain. This should all be in the hip. So if your hip is too tight, it's not letting go, and you're having to feel this torque in the knee, then back off and take your hands back behind you. Just taking 2 more big breaths. Trying to let that knee relax down, that hip soften. Good. Let's switch it. So then bring that right shin onto the floor. Left ankle's gonna stack. So I'm trying to get those little ankle bones to kind of feel like they're sitting right on the edge of my right knee. So my foot almost hangs off the edge, just a smidge. Now if your knee and your foot are really far apart on that left side, just lean back. Tilt your pelvis forward. Start to encourage that knee to drop down. And once you start to feel like the hip is giving in and starting to relax a little bit, you can start to bring the hands in front. But the whole idea is to continuously take your pelvis to pour forward. That's what's going to really encourage this hip stretch. If it feels good, you put a little extra help from the hand on the knee. And just 2 more breaths here. Good. Sit up nice and tall. One last little twist. We're just going to take this right leg, cross it over your left, grab for that right knee. Right hand comes behind you, sit up tall, and just start to turn to look over that right shoulder. Bring it back around, switch the legs. Left crosses over the right, hug for that left knee. Get tall first, then start to turn and look back. Good, let's go for that straddle stretch. So take your heels out nice and wide, toes up to the ceiling. Same thing, I'm trying to pour the pelvis forward, not back. So if you need to go backwards with your hands, still encourage this feeling of pelvis going forward, sit bones going back. And if you can maintain that, you can bring the hands in front. But as soon as you feel like your pelvis stops wanting to move, then that's probably where you can stay for this stretch with the legs. You can always round the back as long as you don't feel like you're going to lose that perpetual forward motion with the hips. One more big breath in and out. Good. Lock yourself back in. And you're all done. Good work.